Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? And welcome to Sooner Nation and the Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium, as we'll see the #2 team in the country, LSU Tigers, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Sooners will kick this deep to get us going. Takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's deep coverage there. Find room. It's Durham. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson. That dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
On the opening drive, they face third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. That's caught. It's Anderson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down after that completion. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the... He's got it right near the end zone. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, LSU. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
Fielded in the end zone. It's a takedown. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Quarterback making some changes at the line. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. Grab down the middle. It's Gibson. They bring him down, and he reaches the 30-yard line.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaks into the clear. The tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
I still love to see Oklahoma run the football and be able to show people they can get first downs by running the ball. I know their quarterbacks have been great in recent years, but the Sooners, when they want to be able to run the ball, you know they're going to run it. You still can't stop that offensive line.
Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Now they call a run.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Takes the handoff again. Goes all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Went after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. The first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Wow, they get positive yards here. I have the sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for the wide out. That pass falls incomplete on the final play of an exciting first quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Sets up a third down play. It's a quarterback keeper. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
They got a short pickup here, but just what they needed. This will keep the drive moving, and you know what it's going to do? Plant a seed on this defense. Anytime they run that option, beware the quarterback.
The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Fires it to the left side. Downfield shot goes incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second.
He's in the clear. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And that one's picked off. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
The pass is intercepted. He can go. The 10. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Sooners. And a pick six. A monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? Touchdown, Tigers. He's going to score. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking to this guy anymore.
And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. So it looks like the penalty will be accepted by the head coach, and the offense will pick up some yardage there. To throw, it's Mateer. Looking deep downfield with the left. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, when that one's on me, I'm coming right back to you.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. The clock is still running up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Watkins. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
2nd and 10 here. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Makes the grab. It's Brown. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And a good timeout call by the offense after the play.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. First down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on 2nd down.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Makes a quick catch. Heading for the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. They connect for 6. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
And back through the extra point, the lead is 7, 21-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out, it's Sategna. And he's brought down at the 16. Would be better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Scanning the field. It's Mateer. Quick throw over the middle. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. We finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fielded in the end zone. It's a takedown. It'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. The first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. It's a 2-yard gain, second and 8. The Sooners come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
I'll tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game, and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma. Think about all the receivers they've had over the years. Just off the top of my head, guys like CeeDee Lamb and Hollywood Brown, they get left one-on-one. They're going to make you pay for it. This receiver showing he's got the quicks to be able to win those one-on-one battles and soft hands. Good timing and a nice gain for the Sooners.
The pocket breaking down. The pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Pressure is coming. With the catch, it's Gibson. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set out now at the 44. And the Sooners moving quickly down the field here.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw. It's Mateer. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. An outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Punt over the middle. It's Thomas. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets him up first down at the 33.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. Here he goes. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. The Sooners looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Trying to run it. It's Ott. Does it out to the end zone. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. The offense sets up for the 1st and goal. And they will score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution on that drive, Kurt?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
Bringing it out. It's Watkins. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown.
Chris, when was the last game you saw not only one, but 2 kickoff returns for a touchdown by the same guy? Unbelievable performance, not only by the return man, but the entire unit setting these returns back for touchdowns.
So with the PAT, they take a 7-point lead, 28-21. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sategna. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The first play of the drive now backed up at the 15. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Dropping back. It's Mateer. Looking to scramble. Using his legs on the scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. And the Sooners come up to the line in a hurry-up. Looking for some space. It's Potts. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? He's brought down, but not before they gain to the 42-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Gibson. The Sooners keep the football on the move. This is becoming a productive drive. A first down at the 47. And looking to throw now on first down. He's running out of time here.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. On the move now. He lets it go on the move. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a third and long. Back to throw. It's Mateer. Caught over the middle. It's Gibson. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
The Sooners have first and 10 here.
Here we go.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks into the clear. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. A solid run, good for first down yardage. Looking for a gap. It's Potts. He shreds the tackle.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. First and goal, handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. To the air. It's Mateer. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. At midfield. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
And they'll set up with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Sategna. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Bringing pressure. Pass rush closing in. That's caught. It's Gibson. Great cut. They whiff on him. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw to the left side. He makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Oh, what a grab. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. 1st down from the 23.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds.
Touchdown, Sooners. This offense really clicking. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
And he makes the 2-point conversion. The lead cut down to 6. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's a regular season game that's kind of felt like a playoff game. We expected that. The difference is, if you lose here, you're not out of it.
Chris, as you say, they're definitely not out of it if you lose this game. When you're a top-5 team late in the year playing this kind of matchup, the win not only gives you confidence, but also you'd like to think a much easier path in the postseason. Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Makes the catch. It's Anderson. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a 1st down.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the fourth quarter. It's third down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, first down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
That one moves the ball across the 40. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Leaning on the run game here. That gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. A matchup of two powerful teams this late in the year. We thought it kind of had a playoff preview feel to it, and the higher-ranked team has taken care of business. They're going to emerge, looks like, with a huge W going forward.
I think the thing that really stood out in this football game is that higher-ranked team dealing with the pressure and the expectations. They handled business. Really good football game. Both these teams will benefit from playing in this game late in the year. But now comes the pressure. Higher-ranked team wins this game. Now the expectations every single week will be high. They'll have to continue to play with great poise.
On the ground, it's Durham. He goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. On third and short, they hand the ball off. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
And they stop the clock with a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense will just take a knee. Well, that's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.